Chairman Saikian and Commissioners, my name is Greg Astorian. I'm not speaking on behalf of any commission, any board, and or organization. I've been a practicing commercial realtor in downtown Glendale for the past 30 years. I've written up a lot of leases, and I've spoken to a lot of merchants. I absolutely agree with what was said here, that you need to reach out for any kind of report to be meaningful. And this is a good report, there's no questions about it, but it needs to be propounded or expanded upon. And the only way you do that is to get the facts from the folks that are on the ground. And those are your merchants. They will tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly. I've spoken to 4 merchants on Brand Boulevard today. None of them have been contacted. The BID may have, but those are the people that you need to reach to find out what is going on day-to-day, hour-by-hour basis. I didn't see that in the report. We didn't get any feedback. I think you need that to make this report better. This report needed to be dependent on some sort of a growth projection for future, the 5 and 10 years. I believe Jeannie spoke about that. And that's very important because you don't know, and I don't know. Well, I do to some extent because that's my business. What's going to happen in 5 years? Demand absorption or absorption studies can very easily be done, and it need not be very expensive. That needs to be coupled with this report, and then the findings would be meaningful. I'll give you an example. The theaters on Maryland. 500 or 600 seats. They're vacant right now, but it will be opening up pretty soon. What will be the effect of that on the exchange parking lot? Has that been considered or taken into account for the report? That's just one example. Or what Commissioner Yagubian talked about. Have you talked to merchants to see if you can couple a validation with a discount? That's a terrific idea. It needs to be explored. But the only way you can do that is to talk to the merchants. Most importantly, have you reached out to the office building owners? These are all institutional owners. Most of the time, at least on weekends, office uses can be there are no folks that are going to be working in the office, and that's vacant space sitting out there that can generate revenue for the building owner, and it could help with the parking issue that we have. Let's face it, at 85%, considering 85% capacity, in 5-10 years, I don't need to be a genius or rocket scientist. I can tell you, we're going to be at 100-110%. Now, if you're not going to be able to, and I think, Mr. Chair, a while back there were discussions like this happening in downtown for the city reaching out to the office building owners and so forth, but I don't know what the outcome was. I think it'll behoove us to do that. If we can't, if none of these office people and or owners want to partner with the city of Glendale as far as providing parking and making revenue at it, then you have no other choice with or without ride sharing, the 25% that was just mentioned. That you have no other choice but looking at opportunity sites. A couple of them come in mind. The parking lot behind Porto's and the one that the museum is going to be built on it. The museum is going to make a hole in there anyways and build about 200 parking spaces. Why aren't we considering partnering up with them and provide additional parking that is so badly needed in downtown Glendale? Again, looking at the projection between 5 and 10 years from now. No parking study can be complete, Mr. Chair, without considering valet parking or one-stop valet parking. It's a convenient feature. Pasadena has taken advantage of it, that you drop your car here and you go up and down Colorado and you can pick your car up wherever it is. I mean, there have been talks about that in the past in the city of Glendale. Nothing has been done on it. Why aren't we looking into that too? Just one more comment,
Yes,
and
another
I
minute.
will be done. Reminds me of when my doctor sounds the alarm. Let's talk about Lot 7, I believe, in Montrose. Studies were done. I know, long time ago, studies were done. And you can, if we have to double the capacity, it's going to be costly. There is no questions about it. But if you want to preserve an area and make it better, again, considering the projections in the 5 and 10 years time, the community should put up with the construction, and the city should foot the bill to build a parking structure that is going to help a lot of people, not only just the merchants, but the folks that are living around it. With that, I will conclude my comments. Thank you.
Thank you.